Greetings! Today, using this scatter chest as an example, I want to show you how the bake toolkit for Marmoset 4 and 5 works. It's 4 helpers in one window, all focused on removing the boring, repetitive parts of baking. They're built to be intuitive to use. Let's start from scratch. We run the plugin, drag and drop assets into the scene. If we have a really few assets, it is not so difficult to create baking groups and sort everything in the folder. But if you have a lot of assets, it is really boring and inconvenient. What we are doing here, we have objects that named correctly. We press one button and everything is sorted, works correctly. And that's easy, and we can start baking. But also what we can do, if we have a lot of assets, we can go to the global cache section of this bake toolkit, set up value, and it applies to every cache in the baker. Cache that already pre-set up, and you won't have to go through a lot of assets tweaking this value. Another thing is that we have bake group validation. It finds baking groups with inconsistent assets. For example, if some group misses some part, for example like this, after pressing the button, we see that plugin selects baking group that doesn't have low poly object. Or for example, if for some reason objects were misplaced. So if you have huge amount of objects, it is really difficult to notice that something went wrong. So you just press the button, it shows that something wrong with this particular group. So you can tweak it. Or if you have something wrong, you just press this button, assets are placed back to the correct groups. Another thing is expand or collapse helper that helps you to quickly expand all folders, collapse all folders, expand only high poly, or collapse high poly, expand low poly, and collapse low poly. So pressing this button, you'll see that which section you have assigned correctly and which section you have assigned incorrectly. That saves a lot of time. That's it. It's a small toolkit, but if you bake more than a couple of assets per scene, it turns setup from a headache into a couple of clicks. And in everyday work, it is really convenient to use. And yes, it's free, and it works in Marmoset Toolbag 4 and 5.